I'm excited to be showcasing this new keyboard from Epomaker today, the EK68, a 65% custom mechanical keyboard with a rotary encoder knob. Inside the box, we get a braided USB A to C cable, a keycap remover and switch puller tool, some extra keycaps and switches. There's also a user manual for your reference. On to the keyboard itself. First impressions, I was pleasantly surprised at the case with its smooth texture and a semi-matte finishing that looks quite similar to anodized aluminum. The curve at the sides gives it some visual flair and also makes it easy to pick up the keyboard. At the rear, we have the port where the Wi-Fi dongle is, a connection mode selector, an OS compatibility selector, and the USB port for wired mode or charging. At the bottom of the case, we can find flip-off feet to increase the typing angle in 2 stages. The overall fit and finish of the EK68 is solidly put together, with no flexing of the case or creaky noises. The kit comes fully assembled with double-shot PBT keycaps that are in OEM profile. They are around 1.2 mm thick and are of decent quality. I don't enjoy the legending on these caps, so I'll be swapping them out later. The PCB is hot swappable and switches here are Gateron Yellow Pros. Now take a look at the south-facing LED orientation. This is just fantastic as we can use cherry profile keycaps with no issues of interference. Connection to the computer is really simple. Just plug in the dongle and away we go. Let's take a listen to how the stock EK68 sounds. The stock keyboard was muted and the stabilizers needed some work. Now before I move on to show you how I mod this keyboard, do note that opening up a pre-built keyboard might void the manufacturer's warranty, so proceed at your own risk. If you have decided to be a daredevil, first off, we'll remove the keycaps and switches. Then, using a plastic pry tool, lift off the top case from their internal clips. This part is kinda tricky, and a plastic tool is recommended so as to not mar the internal finishing or damage anything. Take your time to pry the top case open. Once the case is open, we can go ahead and remove all the attached cables. In the bottom case, there's an included poron foam that looks to be about 3 mm thick. Next, unscrew the PCB and plate assembly. There are a total of 6 screws. Within the plate and PCB assembly, there is a poron plate foam and a PE switch foam. Next, we remove all the clip-in stabilizers from the plate to prepare them for tuning. So with that out of the way, we can proceed to reinstall the PCB and plate assembly, and I will be doing a tape mod to the bottom of the PCB using a layer of masking tape. I'll be adding some polyfill to fill out the bottom case to make it less hollow. With that done, we can go ahead and reinstall everything. For the switches, I will be installing the Bluebird switches from Epomaker. They are long pole linears with a lower pitch pole bottom out sound. For the keycaps, I'll be using the new Ivy Works Ashes. These are nice premium PBT keycaps and I think the color goes perfectly with the EK68's gunmetal case.